I'm Random Stranger, and this is Simple 1500 Golden Pinball. I don't speak a bit of Japanese, so I'm just going to skip over the introduction. And we get to this fine title screen. Now, I haven't even played it all at this point, so I'm figuring out the controls. And that was the tilt button. The game does not use the R1 and L1 for the flippers, as you'd expect. And you can see I'm having trouble because just about every button that isn't a flipper button is a tilt button. And there I've just found out that circle works the right flipper, and the left pad works the left flipper. I'm not a pinball wizard by any stretch of the definition, but I do like playing video pinball. One lucky break is that since the game was developed in the US, the game text is in English within the actual game, and there is a manual available for the PC and Mac version which can tell you about the goals for each of the tables involved. I think I've got a feel for it now, so I'm going to play again, and still trying to work out which button I hit that launched the ball. It was square. The ball physics are a little bit more floaty than I'd like. It seems to drift a little bit more than I want it to. It is a very full-featured table, though. Now that I've seen that table, I'm going to access the system menu by hitting X. Can't read most of that, but there are a few English words, so let me jump to the one that says Land's End. And it's a whole new table.
May God bless you.
Still don't have the controls quite right, though. I was only expecting one table on this game, so finding that it has 3 was a very pleasant surprise.
May God bless you.
So I'm going to go over to our third Arthurian themed table now, based on the Fisher King. And so far this has been my favorite one to play. But I've only played a handful of full games on these tables, so...
The questing beast has been killed.
That was a very easy multi-ball to activate.
Black Knight is beaten.
I'm getting a feel now for how well the table tilts once I'm not doing it accidentally.
sufficiently trained yet.
And that wraps things up here. This is only 300 yen on the Japanese PSN. It did get a European release as Power Pinball, so you might be able to find it in a store there. But for Americans, it's this or $35 directly to the developer for the PC or Mac version.